Gaming and tech, trying to build a gaming PC in the current market kind of makes you feel like a Jawa. Not sponsored by Jawa, but like Jawa from Star Wars, you know. You're sifting through a bunch of overpriced, discarded parts, trying to cobble together something that isn't going to explode when you try and play Doom Dark Ages. Welcome once again, nerds, to the Clips channel. This is a smaller portion of a much larger video called The Week in Nerddom that happens over on the main channel. This portion is specifically the gaming and tech portion, where we're going to be talking about brand new things in the world of gaming and tech. So like new computer things. We don't really get too deep into that. I feel like the guys over at Linus and Gamers Nexus and such cover that fairly well. So we'll get the broad strokes there. We'll get in a little bit more deeply in the gaming side of things, so new announcements, DLCs, etc. And then, you know, we're going to suggest some things for you to try out between now and next time you come back. So thank you for joining me. Let's get into the news. All right, I'm going to interject here real quick. Think about it. Think about this real quick. The Phantom of the Opera was kind of the ultimate music nerd, right? He was a socially awkward loner who was so obsessed with one artist's sound that he built an evil layer under a theater in order to get the mix just right. Now, if that's not legitimately the most metal thing that you've ever heard, then I don't know what is. So, over on the Nerdy Merch store, the Nerdy General store, as it is kind of labeled down in the description, you can find the perfect shirt that kind of takes the ultimate gatekeeper and pairs him with a title that captures his spirit, if you will. It is said Phantom's face with music nerd scrawled across it in a font that kind of looks like it was scraped from the dungeons of a dragon. It is honestly a tribute to taking your hobbies way too seriously. So let's embrace our inner phantom, if you will, and let the world know that you too would cause unending amounts of chaos just to get the music you wrote correct. You can pick up the shirt by going to the link down in the description, or generally-nerdy.creator-spring.com is the web URL if you want to do it that way. Otherwise, thank you very much for supporting the channel, and now let's get back to the video. Follow-ups and corrections. All follow-ups, no corrections. Sony has officially confirmed that their State of Play is going to be happening late this month, September 25, where they'll likely be showing off a bunch of games that we won't actually be seeing for another 3 years. So, you know, there's that. Returning to EVO news, we now have word that a Saudi firm has acquired co-ownership of the FGC Ultimate Tournament place bracket things because nothing says grassroots competitive scene like a foreign sovereign wealth fund.
CD Projekt Red has recently come out and teased something related to Cyberpunk, which has sent fans into a frenzy of speculation that is inevitably only just going to lead to disappointment. And then we have trailers for gaming and tech this week. We have a trailer for the Fallout 76 camp revamp is the name of it. So for those of you still living in post-apocalyptic West Virginia, you now have new ways coming that are going to help you make your hovel less of a hovel. We also have a reveal trailer for BPM Bit Crushed, which I'm pretty sure is the game that Rob Scallon, music YouTuber, was helped fund or helped create to some degree. It is a rhythm-based shooter designed to give you seizures in honestly the most entertaining way. Regular ass news for gaming and tech. There are reports that a new Rayman game or maybe a remake is in the works, which is really awesome news for the 3 people who still care to play a Rayman game in 2025. The real 5D chess move that's been going on this week is Hideo Kojima is teasing his next game. Honestly, he's teasing an event that is going to be happening approximately 1 week before the Tokyo Game Show this year, 2025. As is tradition, he's being rather cryptic with this, so it has sent the fans into a bit of a frenzy, full-blown investigation internet style, it would seem. This is honestly Kojima's playground. Expect fan theories about anything to come out, from the next Metal Gear game to something completely unforeseen. Probably not Death Stranding 3, as he said he's not going to do that, but my money is just on that horror game that he was working on for Microsoft, you know, the OD one, but I'm just an idiot. Which wraps us nicely into the suggestion this week for Gaming and Tech, and that is Metal Gear Solid 1. However you gotta play it. If you have an OG, then go for it. PS1 even. If you have the remastered collection on the Switch or on any of the other platforms they released that on, go for it there as well. It is very honestly a masterwork in game design that holds up surprisingly well today, blending stealth, action, and a very cinematic story to boot. This game was very much ahead of its time and is a foundational text in the language of modern gaming. So that is your suggestion for the week, Metal Gear Solid 1.
Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of these sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, probably here.